Hello NCCTV viewers, and welcome to Newcastle County's Fix Up of the Week. I'm in front of one of my favorite houses, but I'll talk to you about that in a little bit. I got a few inquiries about the NSP program itself. The Neighborhood Stabilization Program is a program administered by the Department of Housing and Urban Development. Delaware State Housing Authority is the administrator of those funds. Newcastle County goes out and buys properties that are either vacant or abandoned. And now these properties have to be in designated areas designated by HUD. Once we purchase these properties, we go in to a scope of work. We hire a contractor by bid through Newcastle County. These contractors are local. They hire subcontractors that are local. These subcontractors buy supplies through local retailers. Everything is done locally. We then rehab these homes top to bottom, inside and out. We then hire a local realtor to sell these properties. That's basically what the NSP program is. It's a brief introduction. Any questions, please email me, Spector@nccde.org. Okay, we're right in front of one of the great houses here. As you can see, top to bottom, new roof, new siding. We got new doors, new windows, new concrete, some landscaping. Now, one of the things I really like that John teases me about is the driveway. This is a corner lot, and the driveway extends from one end of the street to the other end of another street. So it's a great driveway, great for parties, lots of off-street parking. You got lots to do right here. Also, if you take a walk down here, the thing I really like about this house is it has a one-car detached garage. New roof, new siding, new garage door, new side door. You can see there's a patio, there's a deck, sliding actually it's French doors to the deck, another exit here to the patio. Lots of amenities out here in the outside of the house. We're going to go inside, and John's waiting in there. He might talk a little bit about the outside also, but let's go see John.
Well, thank you, Norm. We were just outside, and you can see Norm stole some of our thunder out there. I mean, this house was a mess, and he pointed out a lot of the beautiful things that we did to it. And I did want to touch a little bit about what this house looked like before we came in. You will see that it's a beautiful house. You know, it's a beautiful neighborhood, it's a corner lot, and it's a beautiful two-story house, and you wonder how something like this becomes available for the NSP program. Well, it's as a result of the huge amount of foreclosures that we've had. This house was abandoned, foreclosed, and it just deteriorated. It was vacant for a year or so. And all of the siding was in terrible shape. The roofing and the windows were old, and the driveway, which Norm loves so much, was a mixture of concrete and blacktop. It was just in real bad shape. The kitchen, the bath, we couldn't rehab them as they were without doing what we had to do. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out. We ended up doing the entire outside that Norm already pointed out, and now we're inside. We are inside what I guess you could call this... we have a family room right here, and of course we have another family room on the other side, but this is all hardwood flooring throughout. Right inside the front entry door to the left, we have a beautiful staircase. And I will point out that the original staircase had to be completely removed, and we brought in a prefab staircase, and it was a pine... maple finish floor staircase, and they specifically matched the treads and the risers and the railings to match the floor, and it's a beautiful job. Over here we have the other side of main entry, and I guess we would call this a large family room as well. And off to the back you have a half bath. And
John, this is something I really like about the house. These pocket doors. I want one in my house. How do I put that in there?
All right, well, we'll work on that, Norm. Yeah, this is a nice feature. Actually, we did this in part to allow accessibility, make it more easier to enter these rooms without having a swinging door that interfered with the access to either the kitchen or the bath. And also over here we have another sliding door here that Norm loves so much, and this goes back into a rear entry to the home where we also have a stackable washer dryer, front loading. Very, very nice units. So this could be an entry mud room, and we plan on putting a little shelf back here in the corner for doing laundry and setting groceries on when you come in. All right, we're standing here in the kitchen, and wow, what a beautiful kitchen this is. Just to give you an idea, what was here beforehand is we had this, where you look here where the counter, the wall actually came all the way over to about here, and we took this wall out and opened it up. And we also widened the doorway that's over here from a smaller 3-foot, you'll see that in a minute, and open that up. So what we have is a very large eat-in type kitchen. You got a nice dining area, and of course you could see a beautiful brand new kitchen cabinets with a granite countertop. I'd like to bring in Carmine, and he is half of the D&V, the general contractor for this particular job. And Carmine, one of his specialties is granite work. And when we do granite, it is really something special, and you do a beautiful job when you do it, I could tell you that. Tell us a little bit about the granite install process.
The install process is, we'll take it off the truck, and 3 guys, they're bringing it in, and we'll put it on very easy, and we do all the pieces the same way. Now, some of them are kind of heavier because I try to make it big as I can without it put together. So we use a dolly sometimes.
Right, right.
Once we got them all in, we'll check everything out to make sure everything got to fit and everything is perfect. And then we start to do all the detail work.
Okay. Now, just to give us an idea, this kitchen, this big long countertop right here, this came in how many pieces?
2 pieces.
2 pieces. And just give me a ballpark idea of how much one's section, maybe this is about 6 feet. How much does it weigh?
Well, this already probably weighs maybe about 200 pounds.
200 pounds. So
yeah.
A couple, 3 guys, you'd have to bring each one in.
This already about 2 guys.
Okay. And we set it down on top of the counter.
Yeah.
Do we have to glue it or anything like that?
Yeah, I do glue all around
the top of the base cabinet.
In between the cabinet and the granite.
Okay, and we do have a seam here, I see,
yeah.
Which is barely visible, but that's right in front of the sink.
Right.
That's beautiful. And
the backsplash.
Of course, the backsplash goes in separately, correct?
Yeah, separately. The backsplash is separately. They cut separately and polish it separately. And then when we do the installation, that will be the last thing we put in.
Okay.
And once they put in the backsplash, it's pretty much the final of the job. Then we clean it and we seal, prevent from food and drink spilling in the countertop. It can leave spots.
That's wonderful,
that's
Carmine.
Protection from
right.
those things here.
All right, one other quick thing here that always interests me is the undermount sink. So when you fabricate the countertop in the shop, you cut the hole and polish it up and everything, right?
Yeah,
we come to the site, we take the sink and we mount it from underneath.
Yeah.
Is it just glued underneath, or do you have brackets or clamps?
It has 4 clips, which the clips, they are into the granite.
Okay.
We put clips into the granite, and then we have a special clamp, like U-shaped clamp, that catches the sink in the granite with a butterfly screw in there.
Just a butterfly clamp, yeah.
And we put them in. And then what we do, we leave it open between the granite and the sink. We leave it open about 1/8 of an inch.
Mm-hmm.
This way with silicone.
Right.
The type of silicone we use, it's prevent from molding and bacteria.
Okay, so it's installed in such a way that at some point you want to change the sink, you could butterfly and drop it down.
You cut in the silicone, and this is all silicone clear, and this is the way it's done.
All right, Carmine, I have to say it's a beautiful job. It's a very popular product, and it's a big selling feature for these homes. The only thing I'd otherwise like to mention here, of course, is we have the appliance package that we put in all of our homes. This is happens to be Frigidaire units, side-by-side, stainless. These are real nice appliances, and everybody would love to have it. Up on the ceiling, You got cans throughout the eat-in area, the eat-in kitchen. We got a tile floor here. All right, well, thank you very much, Carmine.
You're welcome.
Norm?
I just want to point out, like you said, the cams, there's recessed lighting throughout the first level. Also, the fixtures that we put in these houses isn't the lowest end, it's upgrade. So when you come in, you really don't have to put any kind of new fixtures in here, they're already in. All the energy efficient appliances. This is gas going in here, gas range, which is a plus. Most of the things houses going in now have electric. We had gas in here, so we left the gas range, and that's a great idea. The other thing I want to point out too as we come upstairs is each room, John, has a ceiling fan, correct?
That's correct.
So that's fantastic too. All right, John, I'm going to turn it over to you and describe what's going on upstairs.
Okay, well, thanks again, Norm. Well, I'm at the top of the steps, and immediately to my left here, we have a beautiful bathroom. Let me tell you, we got tile floor, tile surround from the tub on up to the ceiling, a beautiful new vanity with granite undermount sink, granite countertop, high-rise toilet, and brushed nickel hardware all the way throughout. Beautiful. And as we come down the hall here, we got 3 bedrooms up here. You got 2 bedrooms toward the front of the house, and in the back here we have a master bedroom. This was a larger room, but we cut it down so that we could add a master bath. And once again, this is a beautiful master bath. You could see we put a double vanity sink, undermounted sinks with of course, the granite again, and it is very beautiful. And we got a tile floor, toilet, brand new fixtures, and also, again, we have a steel tub with the tile surround from the tub all the way up to the ceiling, and all new fixtures. Everything's brand new. It's gorgeous.
Okay, we're going back out to the backyard. Has a deck, a beautiful deck, and a great fenced yard. And it's a nice sized backyard, John. It really is. Off to the deck, we have a patio, which is great. Goes off to the driveway. You also have a door off that's the mudroom,
Right.
to the patio, and you go right into the garage, which is a plus. This is a fantastic home. We've done all we could possibly do to this house. Anybody getting into this property probably would not have to do anything for, what do you say, John, about 5 to 10 years?
10 to 15.
Okay, he just doubled my time. All right, so this is the house. We're going to go probably next week to something a little bit more dramatic. We're gutting a property, so stay tuned. This is Norm Spector for Newcastle County Fix Up of the Week.